We're Aaron and Liana. We quit our jobs last year to travel full-time, and now we live in a van with our dog Bailey. We're usually traveling through the US, but we're on a month-long Canada road trip visiting some bucket list parks in British Columbia and Alberta. This is part 2 of our series, and in this video we explore Mount Revelstoke, Glacier, and Yoho National Parks. The views were stunning and included beautiful mountains, rivers, lakes, and waterfalls. We're so excited to share our adventure throughout this month as we explore more of Canada. Be sure to give us a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Let's jump right in. Good morning!
We're back at Surplus Irby's. Let's go pick up our kayak and maybe other toys, we'll see.
Let's go!
So we bought all of our good stuff, how fun. Liana's pushing it, doing a great job. We got 2 oars, 2 life jackets because you're required to have that, and then the kayak.
This is quite the commitment financially and just space-wise, because now we have to fit a kayak, 2 life jackets, 2 paddles into our van. I think the funniest part is that like anytime I buy like a shirt or shorts or something, Aaron's like, okay, we better get rid of something. And like now we just bought something that's much larger than a shirt.
That literally won't fit anywhere except our hallway.
Yeah, so it's just like a full commitment to having like floating things in the van. It's fine.
It'll be so much fun. I mean, especially for this leg, like Canada has so many lakes and water bodies, and there's some really beautiful ones too.
Yeah. And it just really hit us when we were at Callaghan Lake, and it was so nice out, and we really wanted to get out in the lake. We didn't have anything. And
we did end up spending a little more money for a specific kayak just because we knew it was a little more van friendly. We got like an ultralight one that's like smaller and weighs less, so.
Yeah. We're gonna head to a lake now and hopefully test it out and everything works out well, so we'll bring it with us there.
Just made it to camp. We're staying at Edith Lake Rec Site. BC's rec sites are cream of the crop, and this is actually the first time we're going to do a actual established campsite. And we got quite the view. So Liana's making sandwiches inside. I'm going to get a head start at working on this kayak. I've never done this before, so it might take us a little while, but let's do it.
Cheers from Edith Lake in Canada.
Woo woo! Woo woo! We got the kayak all set up. It feels real good. Best money spent ever. Cheers!
Cheers! Cheers!
Bailey, Bailey, you gotta enjoy the water. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
I thought that was like getting ready for launch. Oh, there he goes. So that was fun.
Yeah, the kayak worked out really well. It's actually really easy to paddle on it. I thought it'd be harder because it's like inflatable as opposed to like a hard shell, like kind of carving through the water. Paddle's nice. We can pick up some speed if we really tried.
I know, you can paddle so fast, it's crazy. I'm so weak. I gotta work on my muscles a little bit.
I think it's perfect because, yeah, we each have our own little hobbies and we could do that on the water.
Yeah.
And then Bailey will just take a nap, and that's what she usually does.
And now it's dinner time. We have some leftover yakisoba and ground beef, napa cabbage, enoki mushrooms, lots of goodies.
Yeah.
Time to eat.
I know, especially after that workout. Gotta eat.
Yep.
Thank you.
Din din.
The day has come and we finally have to leave our beautiful campsite. It's pretty cool just to be so close to the water, and we pretty much had our own little water access area where we could launch our new kayak, and that was so much fun just moseying around with that thing.
On we go.
Yeah. So next up, we gotta head back into town. We have to take care of the sensor issue that we had with the brakes, dump station, and get some laundry done. So today is pretty much all about some chores and errands.
Big chore day. Let's go. Car things, van things. Time to dump. Van's gotta pee. Fill in the tank. Our friends that we met in Baja, they were raving about A&W's like Beyond Meat burgers. So in honor of them, we got 2 Beyond Meat burgers, and then we also just got fries, onion rings, and of course root beer. We had to. I love root beer. So let's dig in.
We just got to camp, and we're camping just outside of Revelstoke, which is a little mountain town. It's been a long day. Got a lot of stuff done. Felt very productive, but we're pretty tired. Even Bailey's tucked out. Look at her. Hey, sweet girl. Now we're just gonna cook some dinner and yeah, chill for the rest of the night. So yesterday I marinated some chicken. It's kind of got a bunch of Asian sauces in there. I can't really remember exactly what I put, but it should be good. And then the snap peas and some rice.
Let's dig in.
Good morning! We're in Revelstoke at the Centennial Park.
Yeah, there's nice views all along here. You can see mountains and the water, the bridge that we crossed.
Semi-big day today. We are gonna go check out the Mount Revelstoke National Park. There's not all that much to do out there at this point in the season, just because half of the road up to the summit is closed where most of the hikes are. Dogs aren't allowed past Columbia Viewpoint, or I guess kilometer marker 12, which is perfect because the road isn't even open past there yet. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and then we might do a little hike and have some activities planned, so we'll see. We're finally mobilized, and we're just walking down the Centennial Park. There's a nice kind of paved walkway here for people and bikes.
Yeah.
But I really like the mountain behind us, the one that we saw through the arch. I believe that's Mount Begbie. There's something so like spiritually looking about it. I feel like it looks like a little pyramid.
Okay.
But I'm not a spiritual person, but it feels like that. Hits hard.
Wow, I don't know if I'm having that experience, but there's definitely a lot of beautiful views here, and I like looking at the water. The water looks really nice.
Yeah.
We are in Mount Revelstoke National Park.
Yeah.
And we're looking at the same view we were down there, but we're higher up now.
Yeah, it's really nice. Look, there's my spiritual mountains over there. Okay, we just finished the 12-kilometer drive up to Columbia Viewpoint. And honestly, the view is nice, but just like, I don't know, a couple hundred meters below it, there's an even better lookout spot because there's less trees. And I think I figured out what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Have you ever been geocaching?
No.
We just parked at Nels Nelson Trailhead and had a bite to eat in the parking lot. This loop trail has 7 geocaches. Each of them have a question associated with them, and you have to find a little logbook to write, you know, your name just to document that you've been there. But if we find 5 of the 7, then we can take our answers to the visitor center and collect our reward. So let's get to it.
Game on.
Yeah, game on.
So what are we looking for?
So the first one is right here, Nels Nelson. Located at the base of the Nels Nelson Historic Ski Jump. Under the kiosk on the slope side under the word Canada.
Under the kiosk?
Is that thunder? Hey. What does that say? Congratulations, you have found a Parks Canada geocache.
This might take 10 years.
I think it already did.
Okay.
There you go. Good job. Nice.
Yay!
Let's keep on moving, collect all these geocaches. A little log.
Oh no! Oh.
Now the next one. It feels weird going off the trail.
I know, I feel like it shouldn't be allowed. Nice. Woohoo!
Ta-da! We found the last one.
We're passing the time by thinking of songs under the category of rain. Comment below with the first song you think of under the category of rain. The first one I thought of was Midnight Rain, Taylor Swift, of course.
Yeah, and then you're like, doesn't Rihanna have a song with rain in it? I said, well, she's got that umbrella song.
That was fun. It was pretty different from normal hikes that we do where we're hiking to a viewpoint overlook or falls or a lake or something like that. This is kind of more like a walk through the forest. So it was kind of fun that they had that geocache thing. I wouldn't say it's a must do, but if you have the time and want to check it out, go for it.
All of our work paid off. And so Glacier has geocaching too, so if we wanted another token, we could do that. We are in a different dining position today. We did Spam, eggs, rice, and okra this time, which is a unique pickup for us. We found it in the supermarket and decided to go for it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the weather has definitely taken a turn for the worse. We got thunder and lightning strikes probably within 5 miles of us. And yeah, we're just kind of hunkered down at this park. So hopefully all goes well.
Yeah. Little scrambled eggs for breakfast with tomatoes and feta. Yum yum.
Very good. It's time to get moving. We're gonna hit up one more hike along Revelstoke. It's along the Trans-Canada Highway, not in the same part of the park that we were in yesterday. And we're gonna go see some giant cedars.
Let's do it! We are at the Giant Cedars Boardwalk. It's about 500 meters, so it's pretty short. And these trees are gonna be big because they are old. They're like over 500 years old. Let's go check it out. Wait, she's so brave. She usually hates stairs and boardwalks. Trail's closed.
Yeah, I guess a tree fell in 2021, 2022.
So we just did the beginning part of it, but yeah, this is what's closed. So that was a fun little boardwalk.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. There's some big trees out there. It smelled real nice. You could hear the birds just chirping in the background. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And now we are headed to Glacier National Park in Canada, not to be confused with the one in the States. And we're gonna do the Great Glacier Trailhead.
It'll be our first real hike here in Canada, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, I know we've been taking it very easy with just relaxing lake days and days in town eating, but time to get active again.
Let's go!
Woohoo!
Avalanche, woohoo! Like all rocks.
We're starting the Great Glacier Trail in Glacier National Park, and it's gonna be a beautiful but probably tough one for us, feeling a little out of shape today.
Yeah, I think it's 5 miles and around 1,500 feet gain, so it should be pretty casual. So Liana shouldn't have any problems with it.
I'm already having a hard time breathing.
We haven't busted these things out in a while, so it should be a good little savior if Liana is feeling it too much.
Yeah, should help with the way down. My knees always get sore, so.
Let's go do it! It's beautiful.
I know, the view is already incredible. Look at this. Pretty nice.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
So I've been pretty impressed with Canada parks. A lot of them are dog friendly, or a lot of the trails are dog friendly, and I feel like their website just has all the information that you need. It's very well documented, every trail, every condition, everything, so pretty sweet. And as you can see, Bailey's in the backpack because this is dog friendly, and how fun is that? We all get to hike together. This whole area used to be a hotel.
Wow.
It used to be a primo hotel. I have no idea if you could hear me, but these red chairs are pretty cool. They're almost like collectibles that are part of the park system in Canada. So you can just find these throughout all the national parks and take a picture if you will. Pretty cool.
The beginning of this trail is easy. This part is moderate. Moderate. I think this might be one of like my favorite views of all time. The mountains with the snow, the water like cascading down, all the greenery and the trees. So lush. These are one of the moments where you feel like so small, like you're a little speck in this expansive nature. We made it!
It's so beautiful up here. You can see like everywhere.
Yeah. We're sitting down now, having some snackies.
Fruit snacky.
It's so pretty.
Beautiful. I might go up this a little bit. It's a little scramble that I guess you could see some of the glacier. So we'll check that out in a bit. I think Liana will stay here with Bailey for that.
Yeah, I don't feel as comfortable with the scramble. This is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna sit here and snack and wait for Aaron to come back and enjoy the view.
So it is receding, so I guess originally you were able to see it kind of from where we were picnicking, but now you have to hike up a little bit to see it. So let's go see what it looks like. I really like all the different colors on these rocks. They're so contrasting. According to my map, this is Lookout Mountain, and just kind of around the base of that, even over here too, I believe is Silhouette Glacier. So at least from here we could see it, which is kind of cool. And then we do get a little vantage point even though we're only maybe like 300 meters away from Liana. For example, we could see this waterfall now that we were looking at earlier, as well as, I mean, just a little bit more of the detail. And I also think that the striations on all of these mountains over here are really cool too. So pretty sweet hike. We'll get back down to Liana. Shall we head back down?
Time to go. So we just got back and that was a really fun hike and really pretty. I think I would put it in at least my top 10, maybe my top 5, just because the views were just so beautiful.
Yeah, it was a really nice hike. It was really peaceful and the incline wasn't too bad, but it was, yeah, it was good. Yeah, probably top 10 hike, I would say, for me.
Highly recommend. And next,
we're continuing down the Trans-Canada Highway. We're going to Golden and we're gonna get a bite to eat in town, so that should be fun. We'll see what this town's about, I guess.
Yeah, we loved Golden, Colorado, so hopefully we love Golden here too.
I'm in to stop here at Rogers Pass.
The Lil Bubba is super talking about.
Welcome to Golden.
Authentic community adventure.
Nice.
Put that on our bathroom wall.
We ended up at Islands on their dog-friendly section right here. We can't be on the riverside, unfortunately.
Yeah, which is too bad because we're paying the nice view prices for parking lot view.
Yeah, but we're hungry, so hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. The creme brulee is like my all-time favorite dessert. I saw it on the menu, so we had to get it, and it looks delicious.
That was a pretty good meal.
Pretty tasty. I'm happy, satisfied.
So yeah, Liana said something very smart. She said she feels like Canada restaurants aren't as dog friendly.
Oh, yeah.
But at least the national parks are more dog friendly. So it's a little trade-off compared to the US.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so now we're just gonna do some chores. We gotta pick up some groceries and then head to camp.
Let's do it.
Just on the mudslides. If you leave something.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
So we didn't show you guys our campsite last night, but now that the sun is out, check it out. We got the Kicking Horse River right behind us, and it's so blue and creamy looking. It's pretty neat. It is a nice campsite. It's free, and we don't always get these beautiful campsites like this. So we figured every time we do, we gotta share it with you. But the only downside of this place is that there's supposedly bears around. And there's also a train that rips through here all throughout the night.
And then there's also some like rafting groups that come through. Like some we've watched like just pass through. And then one group actually stopped here. There are like 3 rafts that unloaded. There's a bunch of people back here while we were having breakfast.
Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, we have the whole place to ourselves now. We'll probably just hang out for a little bit and then figure out what we're going to do next. So stay tuned.
Crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, so I just opened the door, I was about to get out, and there's literally a smashed mouse. We've never had a mouse in the van. Oh my god. I don't want to touch it. Can't deal with it.
Alright, let's see what we got.
That is disgusting. How did that happen?
And he probably tried to get in but got stuck.
Oh my god. This is gross.
So that was a little interesting encounter with that dead mouse. We have no idea how it got there, but Liana expects that maybe I slammed the door at the same time that the mouse was crossing there. I don't know. I don't know if I have that kind of precision, but I feel like that's the only thing that makes sense, unless it was like somehow crawling through
I
there.
don't know how it could crawl in if it was like literally smashed though. And
Yeah.
I feel like if it did try to crawl in, it realized it was getting smashed, we would have heard it like crying or something. Like I feel like it was a swift death.
Yeah, so I guess that was our first encounter with a rodent inside the van.
I hope it's the only. We almost made it a whole year without any like major rodent things. I'm kind of nervous now. Like anytime things like that happen, I just feel like creepy crawly. I'm gonna be like PTSD opening my door.
Yeah, but I mean, it sounds like it happens to a lot of people, right? Or a lot of van lifers at least, so.
Yeah. People say it's a rite of passage. Usually it's like a mouse that's like they're trying to get out of our van. This one is just dead.
So anyways, we're in Yoho now, and we're actually parked on the Emerald Lake kind of parking area. It seems like there's a lot of people here. We got here like semi-early.
Yeah, it was like 8:30.
Parking lot's full, and I think a lot of people have the same idea as us, is get to the parking lot early to secure your parking spot, then get ready there. Because I see a lot of people kind of just hanging out outside of their vehicle, getting ready, which is what we're doing. So we made some breakfast. Well, at least this is my breakfast. Leon's gonna eat some yogurt and coffee. And then, yeah, we're gonna go check out the lake. So we might do a little hike out there, but we'll see you guys soon.
It's crazy, there's no one here. So empty, we have the whole place to ourselves.
All right, we are outside on the trail now. We're gonna be doing the Emerald Lake Circuit, which is like a 5.3 kilometer loop, which is what, like 3.5 miles or so?
Yeah.
So it should be nice, but it's nice that we have the sun out, and we should be tracking around the lake.
And the lake's beautiful, but it'll be nice to try and get away from the biggest area of crowd.
And just a little backstory on why it's called Yoho. I guess the First Nations people used the term Yoho as like a word for awe or wow. And I mean, I could see why they use that, right? Look
It's pretty wow.
Yeah, look how Yoho this is.
Yeah.
And you can rent canoes. It's $100 per hour and not dog friendly.
Yeah.
And it's sad because we thought that we would be able to use our kayak on these waters, and that's kind of one of the reasons why we bought it.
Yeah.
But it turns out you can't bring personal watercraft out here, so
Yeah.
you're forced to rent from them, and it's not dog friendly. So
Yeah. I didn't know about the not dog friendly.
you see, that dog doesn't agree either.
I was really, really excited about canoeing here simply so that we could canoe and sing yo ho, yo ho. It's like for me.
Yeah.
So we started the hike clockwise. We're on the second half now. It is very muddy. So I kind of wish that we had started with the mud and did the loop counterclockwise.
So yeah, this side of the trail stays a lot wetter because the sun is blocked by the mountains.
Parking lot is crazy.
Yeah, so we made it back to the parking lot, and this is nuts. Definitely recommend, pretty much for all the stops in Yoho, Banff, and probably Jasper too, is to get an early start so that you're not dealing with crazy parking lots, because that's probably one of the most annoying things ever.
Yeah.
But, yeah, see? We realized that we missed Wapta Falls, and that was kind of on purpose because we wanted to get to the Emerald Lake trailhead before it got too busy. So we're just gonna keep going on. So we're heading to Takkakaw Falls, but there are a couple stops along the way that we'll probably stop at to have lunch.
Let's do it. I'm hungry. This is crazy. There was no one parked here when we pulled up earlier.
That's me and my two dependents, baby. Yeah.
It's like Yosemite Falls. It's a big one. Alright, we're almost at the falls, and this is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I can feel the mist right here, the sound right in my heart. It's crazy.
It's definitely super crowded, but every direction you look in, you have a view. We have the falls back there. We have mountain views like all over this way, Glacier.
Yeah, the falls are really cool. I feel like not only is it just falling off, but like it falls down and then there's a second bit that acts like a ramp that's like shooting it outwards. You see that up there? It's crazy. Yoho, man. Nobody ever talks about it. It definitely gets overshadowed by Banff and Jasper.
Yeah. Yoho is beautiful from what we've seen today.
Yeah.
So definitely worth a visit.
So yeah, we still have some more stops to do in Yoho, but right now is finally lunchtime and we are starving. We are doing our little hot dog supreme thing.
And something unusual for us is that we have not converted our bed into day mode since we bought the kayak. I think because we are using under our bed as storage. So we're just kind of like eating on our bed, which is fine. Oh God, don't do that.
In Alberta, we have but just convince yourself to enjoy the highway run as smoothly as possible.
All right, folks, and I think we're gonna end our video there. We had so much fun in this section of Canada. We're so excited to explore more, and I can't believe we picked up a kayak to use on the waters.
I know. Hopefully we'll be able to use them on more lakes, but it was so nice getting to start seeing some of Canada's national parks. They are incredible. We got to go to Mount Revelstoke, Glacier, and Yoho, so that's already 3, which is really exciting. And up next, I'm really excited because we are headed to a few more national parks, but mainly Banff and Jasper. These are 2 national parks that have been on my bucket list forever. Like from the time Pinterest started, I started pinning all of these pictures of Lake Louise and Moraine Lake. So I'm really excited that we get to go there next. So thank you so much for watching this episode. Be sure to give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please drop them below. We read all of our comments and love hearing from you guys. And of course, if you want to follow our adventures and see what we're doing next in Banff, be sure to subscribe and follow along with us. See you on the next one.